This is the first oil pastel sketchbook I ever bound, and I painted in it for quite a while. I say paintings because I use this for finished paintings mostly, so that I don't have to store loose sheets of paper. They are also not in chronological order. Most times I search for the colored paper that fit my idea best and painted wherever that was. The first page is, however, also the first painting I did in a sketchbook, and I like how it turned out. Next up are color combos I tried for a commission background and small cloud sketches. Nothing special, but this next spread I love because you can see such progress between the earlier eye sketches on the left and the nose studies on the right. These are more than 1 year apart, and I am much surer in my color placement. I'm using much more colors, and I created sharper lines. The top left nose is Jensen Ackles, by the way. For later reference, please take a look at the back of this page. It's very clean, and I could easily paint on it as well. Keep it in mind for later. This was for a video, I believe, and these are some more color combinations I tried out. This next piece is a study of Joaquin Sorolla, my favorite impressionist, if not altogether favorite artist. I love how it turned out, and I recommend painting his works in oil pastel because it's a lot of fun and you really learn how to blend your colors. This next one is my favorite painting in the sketchbook. It's a marble bust from the Paris Opera House, and I photographed it when I was there with my sister. It was a joyful experience to paint in a limited color palette, and you can also tell that I painted this after the portrait on the right. This one is Lee Soo-hyuk in a movie called The Scholar Who Walked the Night. You can tell it's an earlier piece, but I'm still quite proud of it. Also, this clear, crisp white edge, acrylic paint. Oil pastels are quickly all over the place, and I just painted over it. No one's gonna see you, so why not use acrylics? For this next sketch, I thought about reimagining my original character Hank in oil pastel, but I quickly dismissed the idea. He looks so much better in watercolor pencils, and this is waxy and weird. No. Another Paris Opera House object. This is a street lantern on the surrounding sidewalk. It was quite difficult to paint, especially in the size I chose for it, but I love how it looks now. And also a little side note, I have videos to most of these paintings, either a full video just about this piece, or I painted it in the middle of a vlog or something. I'll try to find each video and link it up for you in the corner and the box below. And if you want to follow my art journey and watch the next video, you can subscribe and be there for it. This, for example, is a full video, and I think he looks cute. It's nothing special, but it was fun to paint. I'm fairly certain this is the only unfinished piece in the sketchbook. It's a promotional poster from the hilarious and creative musical theater fantasy show called Gallivant. I just didn't feel like finishing it, you know. The muse had left the building, and that's fine. Remember how I asked you to keep that fresh, clean backside of the nose studies in mind? This one, on the other hand, is oily as hell, even though these were the same sticks. I painted it in summer, so I can only imagine it was maybe the room temperature. So far, I have no idea what is the deciding factor, whether you can use the back of a painting or not. Some pages are absolutely fine, and I was able to paint on both sides. Others are too oily. If you have any ideas, let me know. I haven't figured this one out yet. This next one is a study of John Singer Sargent's painting I made for the HAYIA Paul Rubens Oil Pastels review. It's an okay portrait, it's fine. This was for a video as well. I tried to paint as small as possible with oil pastels. If you've painted with them before, you might know it's not easy to make details with these chubby pigment sticks. I painted another original character of mine who doesn't have a name yet. He made his first appearance on my green paper sketchbook. Somehow I couldn't name him yet. He could be a Brad or a Lancelot or Hieronymus. He's quite versatile like that. If you have name suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. So far, he's unnamed. Next up, some snail studies and an orange. The orange is meh, whatever, but it's a great opportunity to show you how well the anti-smudge sheet works. Look at all the pigment between the paper and the tissue paper collected here. No smudging whatsoever, which is lovely. This sketch in particular lost this much pigment because I painted on the back of this page. And when you blend the oil pastels, especially with a paper stump, the pressure works some of the pigment into the tissue paper. So let's dive into the materials and talk about what this paper is. This is called Hahnemühle Bugra pastel paper. Even in Germany, the country where Hahnemühle is from, it's difficult to come by, but it's one of my favorites. The reseller with the most colors has 22 variations to offer. Both sides are slightly structured and have tooth to them, one more than the other. It's mold made, 130 grams per square meter, and the good thing for me is I can buy it in bulk on these large format rolls and cut them to whatever size I need for my books. Now, what makes this sketchbook for me an oil pastel sketchbook is this special acid-free tissue paper I used. Nowadays, I always use archival glycine paper. It's between each page as a much-needed anti-smudge sheet. It's such a simple thing, but it's really hard to come by. I couldn't find anything like this, which is why I made my own. This next one was for a portrait tip video, and I was on a real 70s trip while I painted this. You can tell from the colors I used. In my mind, this guy worked the fax machine for years before he finally earned his promotion, and this is his new portrait for the wall of team managers. What follows is a ripped out page, the only one in this sketchbook. Usually I try to save my paintings in some way or another, but with this one I was so frustrated. It was really, really cute until I hated it. I don't know. It just really took a turn for the worse. I cut it out and forgot all about it. The only evidence is this pigment residue on the tissue paper. Now, Van Gogh studies are so much fun in oil pastels. You don't have to blend a lot, and the medium can show all its strengths. The vibrant colors, the thick pigment, the layering, the texture. It's just a lovely time and I can highly recommend. This next one is a study as well, a small, really tiny detail from another Sorolla painting. If you don't know him, I'll also link to his works down below. A woman's gotta live, so here's the one-time mention that I sell my hand-bound sketchbooks on Etsy, and I also have affiliate links down below. If you want to support this channel at no extra cost to you, can you get your supplies via these links. And we finished this sketchbook with another Van Gogh study. I love to read your thoughts in the comments and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!